Hello YouTube, KDP here and welcome back to Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Platinum Randomized Everlocke. We find ourselves outside of the Team Galactic building in Eterna City after taking on Gardenia, the second gym leader in Eterna City, and winning ourselves our second badge in this Everlocke. As again you can see from the layout down below, we have another team change. We have used that team change token to bring on another team member, as you can see down there, which we were gonna go over right now with a very strong team recap. First off, we have our newest team member, the Doctor Legendary Dialga, with a mild nature, the pickup ability, and the moves Dragon Breath, Scary Face, Metal Claw, and unfortunately, at the start of this episode, I've also taught him Cut because he had no other space, or he had another space available for a move, and he's probably not going to be learning any moves anytime soon, so it doesn't really matter that much. Moving on, we've got Pingu, the Primplop, our starter, holding onto an Everstone as per our Everlocke rules, and the Quiet Nature, the Shell Armor ability, the moves Bubble Beam, Flash Cannon, Metal Claw, and Peck. We have Wee Man the Tailo, very close to evolution, so she is, pardon me, with a Hasty Nature, the Minus ability, and the moves Wing Attack, Quick Attack, Double Team, and Focus Energy. Next up, we've got Apollo the Espeon. He's got a Naive Nature with the Levitate ability and the moves Confusion, Tackle, Tail Whip, and Sand Attack, although I'm considering teaching Apollo Extrasensory as well. We have Lightyear, our newly caught Electabuzz, similar to Dialga in the last episode. He's holding on to an Everstone as well, as per our Everlocke rules, as I'm going to say every single time we do this, with the Quiet Nature, the Inner Focus ability, and the moves Shockwave, Low Kick, Swift, and Leer. Last but not least, we've got Rascal, old reliable Rascal, the Spiritomb with the Jolly Nature, the Hyper Cutler ability, and the moves Faint Attack, Shadow Sneak, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. So there we have it. You can also see that Dialga's only level 15, mainly just because I was like, Dialga's a legendary Pokemon, we do not need to grind him up, and also it just adds a little bit more, challenge, I guess, because we have a legendary Pokemon, so we should be able to take down this Team Galactic building, no bother. We've got Rage, okay. Right, so there's probably not going to be, I have a suspicious feeling there's probably not going to be that many encounters in this episode. We are going to probably just be running into some Team Galactic grunts. But I forget this is Platinum, so we've also got somebody here. Looker, yeah. So while Looker's yammering on, we're going to, as always, crack open some goodness with a little bit of ASMR. It wasn't clean, but it was nice. Whoa, tasting delicious. To Looker. Oh, we have a hiccup there. Do not appear smart. Yeah, well, they're stupid, yes. I've got the hiccups as well. Pardon me, guys. I really apologise for this. Oh, big burp there. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, it's just because I'm mashing A. Oh, get a hiccup again. Come on. Okay, there we go. Right, I need to stop mashing A. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. This is not going to be good for the episode. Oh, it might have just been that. It might have just been another burp there. Nope, no, it's not. I've got the hiccups now. Can we get through it? Can we get through it? Hopefully we can. We're acquiring Pokemon for our most astonishing undertaking. Your meddling won't be tolerated. Oh well, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, this hiccups. Alright, okay. We're gonna try and get rid of this. While we try and battle these guys, we'll try and get rid of the hiccup as well. I'm gonna try that thing where you like hold your breath. Let us hope that has helped a little bit. Oh man, that was a little bit scary. Here was me thinking the entire episode we were just going to be sitting going dying with hiccups. Okay. Now, Frostlass has used double team here, so we need to be super careful that it's not going to like... Oh yes, the critical hit. We love to see it. Pingu just knocking down people left, right and centre. And a Shinx to finish. Okay, right, well that should be taken care of. Now, ideally the Doctor doesn't miss this next one on Frostlass. It has used double team, so we have to be careful. Icy Wind. It's not resisted on both. It's resisted on Pingu, but it'll hit the Doctor okay. Here we go. Speed being down isn't a problem. Ah, we missed, okay. I thought it was going to happen. So I'm quite excited. This is an interesting time in my life that I'm now finally finishing up with the national team in badminton, and I'm now starting to look for jobs. So it's a very, very interesting period of time where I've been job hunting a little bit and looking for the next step in life. Now, ideally, the dream would be unbelievable. This would be amazing if this was my job. I would love it if this was my job full time. Now, I'm a very, very long way away from that just now. I'm hoping to try and continue to kind of delve into loads of different stuff with this channel and with possibly opening up some other channels, i.e. via different platforms. Possibly some Twitch, possibly some TikTok. We'll find out soon. Hopefully this is only the beginning of Bang Average Gaming's journey. And I'm going to continue to post content as much as I can on this channel for you guys. When I say you guys, obviously only like the 2 people that actually watch, or the 1 person that actually watches. So I appreciate you, and if anybody new here is keen on being involved in watching, and if you have anything to say at all, please comment, like, subscribe, get involved with the channel. It would mean a massive amount to me, and I would absolutely love it if our community grew on this channel. Currently we have 3 subscribers. I'm hoping to try the end of next year, or the end of this year. We've still got two and a bit weeks, maybe 5 subscribers. Is very, very unlikely, but you know, it'd be amazing if I'd managed to get up to 5. That'd be so cool. I was just so excited when I got my very, very first subscriber. It was really crazy to me that I thought for like ages it would just be like nobody would watch anything, and I was just like, well, I'm just playing games. I'm just gonna chat while I'm playing games, chat absolute shit while I'm playing games. But you know, clearly there's 1 or 2 people out there that actually do like it. Whether or not they continue to watch it or they just subscribed and watched 1 episode, well, I guess we'll wait and see. But yeah, you know, it's an interesting period in my life, and I'm really, really excited for what's next. Okay. This is not a battle, I don't think. This guy's just chatting absolute crap. That's not a... Oh, this is a battle, okay. I knew one of these 2 is a battle. Maybe the other person isn't a battle. But we want to battle everyone here. Reno. Now, not long ago I was in the grass. Now, just seeing Nuzlocke, I was just like, oh, it's a Pokemon that's not in this game. I wonder what the sprite's like when it was coming out there. We were in the grass to the west of Eterna City, and we encounter a Ledybah. Oh my days, Ledybah has the cutest sprite in this game. It is so fucking cute. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. And part of me was just like, I really want to catch a Ledybah now. I might even use, if we have a team change token, ideally quite soon we have one, I would definitely consider adding Ledybah to the team, 1000%. I don't know why I keep looking at my team, because the Doctor's always going to be in first until it at least reaches level 20. And to harness the power of Pokemon and use it as energy. Now that's definitely a battle, but I'm going to get this item first. Oh, just a Pokeball. Okay, okay. I'm still astounded that we caught Dialga in a heal ball the last episode. That was just absolutely nuts to me. And that's just hit the 10-minute mark. 20 more minutes of goodness. 20 more minutes of Everlocke grind. Oh, I feel really bad taking out this Drifloon because we've got our own. We've got Floaty in the PC. Floaty on the sidelines. Floaty was looking like a good member until he picked up a few other encounters, but... Oh. 1 second. And we are back. We are back in action. Mama P of Bang Average Gaming had come into the room to ask about what I thought of this gigantic box of flying saucers. Now, for anyone that's watching this that has no idea what a flying saucer is, it is, pardon me, possibly one of the greatest, but also the worst sweeties of all time. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like papery, kind of outside. I don't even know what it is. It's like it's not paper, but there's like, there used to be these sweeties that called like fake paper or fake money or something like that, and it was essentially just this like kind of sweet papery texture kind of thing. And the flying saucers are made of this stuff with a little bit of like sherbet inside, like sour sherbet. So it is, they're possibly, like I said, possibly the greatest sweeties of all time, but also possibly one of the worst sweeties of all time. And as much as I love them, having too much of them can be a little bit sickening because there's just so much sherbet. You're eating so much sherbet, and then you're just eating all the... It is essentially just like soggy paper when you eat it. Okay, I think we're actually quite close to the top of this. I was thinking this was going to take the full episode, but... Oh no, we're not quite there. One more floor. So that's the way we want to go. So remember they said that there was the signs, the way with the signs is the way we want to go. Our missions to implement our operations without question. It's all for the New World Order that our boss will lead. So we know the crazy Cyrus has been wandering about, yammering on absolute shite while he's been wandering around the Sinnoh region. One thing I've also noticed, and I'm going to be implementing more, is the fact that I've been posting these videos that say not made for kids, and I've not been swearing, and I was just like, well, I can swear if I'm putting it up as not made for kids, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. That's exactly what I can say on this channel. I will not be censored. Oh, I forget Leafeon has good high defenses. Here we go, okay. Please don't hit too hard, actually. Ooh. Razor Leaf can crit as well. I'm just going to swap back out again. I'm just going to swap back out because Leafeon is actually quite a good Pokemon. For me. Plus we actually resist grass enemies. Yeah, look at that. Even a crit isn't going to do that much. And it's resorted to tackle because Razor Leaf's not doing anything. I don't think special defense is particularly high though, so this could, yeah. Oh, I thought I was going to take it out there. We take it out in this one. No bother. So like I was saying, that's the end of my international badminton career. I spoke to our coaching team today when I was in training, and I've decided to finish up next week and just before Christmas, finish it up with the end of the year and move on with my badminton career. Move on to different places, i.e. hopefully, again, hopefully in future, this coupled up with some coaching would be the unbelievable dream. I would absolutely love to be able to record and put stuff onto YouTube, as well as do my coaching for badminton. That would be unbelievable. It would be so cool to have that be full-time, have this gaming channel on top of... Oh, do we not battle this guy? Oh. Okay, he doesn't even know what's going on. That's fair enough. Okay, here we are. But like I was saying, yeah, it'd be crazy if we could get this to be full-time for this and badminton coaching, but it's very, very unlikely. I'm going to keep working hard to make that the reality. I'm going to try my best to make that reality. But for now, we're just going to be applying for some kind of normal jobs, really. Pardon me. Oh man, guys, I apologise. I've not long had lunch, and obviously drinking the God's Nectar there that's a little bit fizzy is not helping out. Now I'm not going to use a potion on our Pingu there, but we are going to stand and save in front of this pink-haired lady before we take her down. The other thing I've realised is we don't actually really need to save. Is that what the shorthand is for building? BLDG. Team Galactic Eternal Bulldog. Anyways, yeah. like I was saying, we don't actually need to save that often in this game in comparison to what we were doing in our last series, the Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke. We had to save all the time because it was so glitchy, and we actually ended up having it. There was a couple episodes I had to record again, or a couple bits I had to like stop and go back and do all the trainers again. Yeah, it was nuts. I'm so glad we don't have to do that as much this episode. Okay, Luxray. We can stay in here. I don't think Electric's that effective against Dragon or Steel. I think we might resist both. And that's good enough for me. Dragon Breath with the Paralyze is perfect. And it's looking like we can maybe take this out in 3 hits, which would be good. Dragon Breath, Dragon Breath, Dragon Breath. Oh, he's done the same pass. Well, looks like we might be going. Oh, we're still going first. Okay. So we still outspeed, and we're going to take it out in this one, I think. There we go. Down it goes. Down she goes. Luxray is a cool Pokemon as well. I've always wondered. Now, I don't think I've ever showed this on the channel. What my team of 6 Pokemon would be if it was ever in real life. Staraptor next, and be careful there. And this just reminds me of the team of 6 that when I was playing through, I played through Pokemon Shield again for the 2nd or 3rd time, I can't remember, and I think it might be the 3rd. And when I was playing through it, because I've been playing Pokemon, and I asked my girlfriend to pick out 6 Pokemon for me to play through the game with, and oh, it's hard to do that because it's reflecting. I'll hold it at a bit of an angle. It's reflecting off the screen. So we've got, oh, I need to hold over here. So we've got up here, we've got Grookey, then we've got Ribombee, Lantern, we've got Flygon, Mantine, and Drampa. So that was my team of 6 that I had to play through Pokemon Shield with, and if it's balanced there, it is indeed. It was a very, very interesting playthrough, that's for sure. It took me ages to find Drampa, and I think the rest were actually all pretty kind of self-explanatory, or not self-explanatory, kind of quite easy to capture and encounter. Although Drampa, I needed Thunderstorm, and it was like a 1% encounter rate in the Thunderstorm. And then I did capture 2, and the nature was just terrible, and I was just like, well, I don't want this because it's just clearly not what it's meant to be, and I ended up having to do it a 3rd time, which took ages, but I got there in the end. So, seeing that Luxray there made me think about that. Would I have Luxray on my team if Pokemon was a thing in real life? Because I do really like Luxray, but there's so many Pokemon I like, I'd have to really, really sit down and think about it. I know for a fact that Dragonite and Flygon would be 2, so that's already 2 spaces taken up. Possibly in Empoleon as well, because Empoleon is my favourite starter of all time. We've already talked about this as well, so that's possibly 3. I think that's 3. Yeah, I'd solidify those 3. The other ones I don't know yet. I think I definitely have an electric type. I feel like I definitely have some form of electric type on the team. Would they be fully evolved? I don't know. That's a question. Would I be like an Ash Ketchum? Would I have loads of different stages of Pokemon? Don't know. We'll probably find out. Never. Or maybe if we play some Switch game, we might be able to do that kind of style of playthrough. One thing I've been thinking about a lot actually is in the next series that I would like to try and get going, depending on how quickly we get through this one, I would love to be able to take, so I've talked before about playing through some of the Nintendo Switch games just now with the Experience Share podcast, so playing alongside them, and I would love to be able to do that. I'm keen to try and do it. The next one is Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I'm really, or Arceus, I can't even remember how I say that, I think Arceus, and I would love to be able to try and make that a reality of playing through the games on the channel whilst also playing alongside them on the podcast. It'd be super, super cool, but I need to look into how that's done because I've never actually recorded or done anything to do with the Switch before. So I know that I need some form of capture card to get the footage to be able to record it and be able to kind of stream it, or not stream it, record it like I am right now currently with this game on OBS. So it's going to be a tricky one. I'm going to have a lot of researching to do and looking into it, but maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll be able to record some Pokemon Legends Arceus with my Experience Share run, which I've already got an idea for, but if it becomes a thing, I will only really show it on this channel. Okay, we're all healed up. Do we have... Okay, so there's Lightyear, moved up a little bit. So that's... Oh! The other thing I've just not even acknowledged is the fact that we have another team change and an evolution token. So that's us now got 3 evolution tokens and 1 team change token. So we need to hang on to those as much as we can. I've already debated what I would possibly use 2 evolution tokens for, but I don't know. We've got one more evolution, or 2 more evolutions on the team technically, because Wee Man doesn't count because she has the ability to evolve. And there's a couple Pokemon on the PC that I'd possibly consider. Oh, the other thing we need to now think about. We have an encounter, technically speaking. Now I'm only gonna do this just for the sake of this is not an official team change. Yes, continue box operations. This is not an official team change. Lightyear's just been moved for 2 seconds while we do this and pick up a possible encounter. Here we go. Here we go. So I think I'd mentioned this before. This is going to be our Togepi egg encounter. Now, initially, there we go. We will indeed accept it. Now, initially, like I said, this is a Togepi, but with the randomizer, this should be something different. The one stipulation I'm going to put on it is that we, one, have to use a team change token, like we would always have to do, even if it was a Pokemon, but we cannot use it after the egg is hatched. We have to decide, at some point, we'll go put it straight into the PC just now. We won't change anything, but should we want to use this egg, we'll have to use a token, a team change token. I really need to try and think of a different way to say that, because I always fumble when I say that. So we will have to use something there, so we'll move this. We'll swap it out with the egg. There we go. I'm really, really keen, because it's the thing is, using it would be so bad if it was just a terrible Pokemon, but then it could be an amazing Pokemon, so we have to really, really think about it. I'm going to go away and think about it, see if it's worth maybe swapping something around. We'll see. And we've got ourselves the bicycle as well. Okay. Okay. Pardon me. The other thing we're going to have to grab before we leave is the Explorer kit, because we've not actually been in here yet. And the first man to go on the ground and dig some tunnels, they call me the Underground Man. I'll make this a gift to you and hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. Okay, the Explorer kit. Okay. We need this, technically speaking, just to get out of the town, but we are going to use this a little bit to possibly dig up some static encounters in the... yeah, I'll just say yeah. First, we've just to go underground. That's the first mission. Okay. Simply use it and I'll give you your next test. Okay. So, like I was saying there, we have some fossil encounters below. So, they would be considered static encounters. Again, we would need to, before we used a team change token, I think we'd have to establish that we're going to use it before we find out what the Pokemon is. I just feel like with the static encounters and with the egg encounters, there needs to be a little bit more challenge rather than just waiting to see what it is and then going, ah, we don't need to use that. We have to commit to it, just to make it harder, to make it a little bit harder for the team. Look puzzled, wondering who I am, a Professor Rowan's assistant, come a long way, blah blah blah. He has something to give us, but we probably don't have, you've met 140 Pokemon, wonderful. Oh, okay, cool. Experience share, the real one, the real OG. It's not like the old games where you could, or it's not like the new games where you can, everyone gets experience. You actually have to put this on a Pokemon, but we're not going to use it right now. I will get on my bike. We are not going to use that right now. We are going to just quickly jump on our bike. We've got a couple more battles to do. Route 206, the triangle. We've got a... Do we have a thing on Route 206? Oh, we don't. The other thing, actually, do you know what? We're not going to go this way just now. I'm looking at my encounters table. And we're going to go back a little bit. We're going to get ourselves... And we've also got some cash, so I'm going to stock up a little bit. I'm going to put this away. I'm just going to walk. We are going to stock up a little bit here. We've got 36. Let's just do another 10. 10 and a Premier Ball, perfect. Potions wise, let's just get another, let's make it an even 20, and then let's get the rest and some super potions. 16, that'll do. Perfect. Used all that cash, so we've now got 20 potions, 20 super potions, and like above 40 Pokeballs. So we've got 5 minutes left. We're going to head off to a different location to capture ourselves another encounter. Now, technically speaking, there's actually 2 encounters as to where we're going. One's a static, and one is just a normal encounter. So we're in Eterna Forest, but look who's here. Oh. Were you intrigued by the rumours going around too? You know, people have been talking about the ghost of the old chateau. This is our next encounter place. The old chateau. Now, apparently, there's a specific Pokemon inside a ghost type Pokemon. So we're going to head in, but this isn't actually going to be our, I don't actually know if this is this still technically, do we step in? It's not Old Chateau yet. We're going to avoid the grass just now because it's not quite, we'll go into the grass after we get ourselves the encounter. Here we go. Our Old Chateau encounter is, ooh, okay, an Exploud. Okay. That's a strong encounter. I'm going to use Dragon Breath because it's probably not going to kill it, and we might be able to get the paralysis. Ooh. Not quite. Okay. Now I'm going to use Cut, not Stab. Pretty poor move. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we know the drill. If we're capturing a Pokemon, we know exactly what we're going to do. In comes reliable old rascal with the Hypnosis. Uproar, okay, cool. Actually, can it go to sleep if it uses that? Oh, it doesn't affect us, that's perfect, cool. We send it off to sleep. Okay, and we're going to fling... Let's just fling some Pokeballs. We don't use all our special ones like our Premier and Heal Balls or Repeat Ball. We don't actually need to even use our Repeat Ball, really. 1. Okay, it's only 1. That's all good. Still fast asleep. Okay, we've got 1 shake, so it's still possible. It's possible. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go! Finishing off strong with a new encounter, Exploud. Exploud. Now, we had a name for an Exploud in our last one. Its howls can be heard... Oh, its howls, sorry. Pardon me. Its howls can be heard over 6 miles away. It emits all sorts of noises from the ports on its body. Ah. I'm just trying to think of like a name, something quite cool, like. Let's call him. Give him a wee like superhero style name here. Subsonic. Subsonic the Exploud. That sounds good to me. Maybe could have called him Supersonic to make that a little bit better. And to finish off the episode, we're going to do a quick dive outside and grab that Pokeball that we were staring at before. Hopefully without encountering anything. An iron, okay. We can sell that or we can use that. Is there anything here? There is nothing. So, on that note, we're going to do a quick save. We have taken on the Team Galactic building. We have picked up a couple of new encounters in our Exploud there. And I'm saying a couple of new encounters. I think that's the only encounter we've picked up. We've taken on Team Galactic. We've got ourselves a new Team Change token and Evolution token for our Everlocke. Can't wait to see what we're going to do with those. Possibly maybe the new Exploud maybe add to the theme. We'll never know until we see the next episode. On that note, I've been KDP. This has been Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Platinum Randomized Everlocke. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.